What is going on, everybody? Man, Micah's back with another video. Back here because it's video day. We talking about the Pixel Watch. It's probably gonna be more of a brief video because it's gonna be relatively straightforward. Solid watch. The size has grown on me. Of course, I think what's gonna make this watch bezel / watch face / size feel a little bit more comfortable is being able to get out of this kind of wide band. And that's probably my first area of critique for sure, is the band. Although very comfortable, I'm ready for something different. I would like to try their actual exclusive metal chain link band out and their leather band. Very expensive. It'd be nice if Team Pixel send it out. But I would definitely like to try those out. I do have a band that I bought on Amazon. Won't show up till like November 1st. I think it's a chain link one as well, and it's black. I'm gonna try that out with this and see what it feels like, what it looks like. But I think closing that gap will make this kind of fall more flush on the wrist, and it will actually accentuate the more thick, hefty watch that it is, despite coming in at 41 millimeters. Great size, surprisingly, understated, underrated, never underestimated. Woo! Bars, baby. It's grown on me. I don't mind the crown. I like the crown. The size actually works for 41 millimeters, and that's just because my wrists are not that big. If my wrists were like Flossie size, I can understand the complaints, but my wrists ain't that big, so it actually works out, despite me enjoying the more sizable options such as 45 and 46 millimeters that you see the likes of Samsung and Apple offer. So for the Pixel 2, please offer an additional size or increase the one size you have to like 43, 44 millimeters. That way everybody can enjoy it, even those that have small wrists and big wrists. I think that's the main point of contention there, as well as offer additional watch band options to release with, not just these, I forgot what they're called, but basically silicone bands, release with different band options without hitting you over the head for the price. I think that's a great option as well. And for the size, and for the bands that were readily available anyway, and for the price you're charging for the other bands, the price for the Pixel Watch I think is a little bit too high still. Despite wearing it, it does feel premium, it still does feel good, but I think that the prices were about $50 too high on both ends. It should have came in at $300 and $350 for what we offered, and you could almost even consider like $280 and $330 for what they offered at Bluetooth and the LTE, just because of one size, the bands that aren't ready yet, and the limitations of the watch. And that can kind of revolve around the software more or less. And this is where we get into that Fitbit territory, where we also have to pay for a subscription for Fitbit, which I didn't have to do with Samsung Health. Samsung Health, you get all the options right then and there, and that's why I like it. And that's why downloading Health Sync, for those who don't know about Health Sync, that allows you to sync your health platforms together, so that way you can keep your data in sync with whatever ecosystem you're in. So from Google Fit to Fitbit to Samsung Health to Strava to a few other ones out there, you can have them sync in both directions even. Just make sure you have them downloaded on different devices, so that way you can do that. On my Samsung, I have my Samsung Health going to Fitbit, and then on my Pixel 7 Pro, I have my Fitbit going to Samsung Health, so that way whatever information can be synced together, it will do that for me, and hopefully that won't be a problem going forward. That with Fitbit, the limitations or the non-accessibility of, or inaccessibility of, I think oxygen, and being able to actually read out your oxygen either while you're asleep or just in general. The sensor's there, but it's not available, or it's not available for us to see that data yet. Something in that realm makes that a little bit difficult for Fitbit to be that all-around source to use, as well as the automatic workout detection that's kind of sort of not available for this. It will detect like after 10 minutes, which is kind of a long time, but at least it will know that you log this information in and add it to your workout. So I like that. The zone thing is pretty cool, getting badges and commendation throughout the day if you're achieving certain exercise goals that you didn't even know you had set is a nice motivation to continue to track your fitness. as well as the dings to get you moving, to get steps done during an hour or so that way you can meet your steps for the day, something that I'm working on for sure. I've been able to track my sleep just about every single day with this watch, and it tracks arguably better. Well, A, better than my Galaxy Watch 4, or B, I've just been sleeping harder. One of the things that I noticed immediately is that my REM and deep sleep are higher with the Pixel Watch than they are with the Galaxy Watch 4. Now, it also could be a fit thing. You know, the Galaxy Watch 4 not being as close to me potentially, or maybe just the sensor reads better on the Pixel Watch than the Galaxy Watch 4, or again, I'm just sleeping harder and better because I've had so much going on. My REM sleep has not dropped below an hour in a minute. Deep sleep also has not dropped below an hour since doing all this moving. Both of those have been in an hour and a half realm, even 2 hours. So I've been getting a lot of good restoration or restorative sleep on top of that. Just not sleeping as long as I should, because my sleep has been averaging around 5 hours, 45 minutes, 6 hours. So trying to find a way to get that up has been a challenge, but what has been helping me meet that challenge is actually wearing this watch to sleep, so that way I can track my sleep and my fitness overall. Gotta get in that gym because I don't work hard like that physically anymore, you know what I'm saying? So that's something I gotta do as well. So tracking, sleep, beautiful. And all of this is complemented by, again, an underestimated battery. Google approximated the battery at 24 hours, and for me, it has gotten better than 24 hours. Just to give you an example, literally recently, took the watch off the charger around like 9, 10 o'clock, tracked my sleep, went the whole day not on the charger, went out of town, tracked my sleep again, had about 5-6% left when I woke up, put on battery saver on the watch. The watch lasted another like 8 hours before finally dying. So that's like near 40 hours runtime on the watch before it finally died. That's pretty good battery life for a watch that was approximated at 24 hours. Now, in the grand scheme of things, would we like to see longer battery life? Of course. And I believe the size hinders some of that, which again means that please Google increase the size of this. But if we can get into that battery territory of the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro, the Apple Watch Ultra, and it's not that type of watch in order to do that, meaning that's basic battery life, like that's where we want to see basic battery life at 3, 4, 5 days. But at least if we can get another Galaxy or Pixel watch, but it's a Pro model or something of that sort, which it may be Pro considering the phones have a Pro line. So the Pixel Watch Pro next year, or maybe even later this year, wouldn't that be amazing? Bigger size, like 44, 45 millimeters, similar dome shape. I do want an Apple shaped watch because I love square heads. But if we can get a 45-ish millimeter size with a larger battery with the same great software optimization, fluidity, operating through the screen, it feels like the watch has 120 hertz on it. You know what I'm saying? The Google Assistant button is good to use. Double tapping to reach that. G Wallet has been amazing to use. So super solid software. If we can get all that wrapped in a bigger package with better pricing, I think that this watch could win even that much more. So hopefully next year, Google can accomplish much more of that to drive in the direction of success with the Pixel ecosystem. But let me know down your thoughts down in the comment section below. Have you guys tried out the Pixel watch? Are you thinking about grabbing it? What do you guys think about the battery life, the sizing, the options? The comment section is open for discussion. But again, as always, if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss my videos. So we sit back, chillax, see what's cracking. But your man Micah signing out until the next video. Wait for it.